Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Queen Wanza and it's awesome to have you here today. So today's video is a very special one as I'll be doing a house tour for my small one-bedroom house. I love this house and I was gonna show you earlier, but I just needed to be okay with showing you my space. Yeah, and because in this journey where I talk about home decor, I figure that it's also important for me to show you some of the small projects that I work on in my house, so that you're not just left seeing the information I share about what other people are doing or just the ideas that I share. So I will be from now onwards also showing you some of the little projects that I work on in my home from time to time. The other thing is that I had actually taken before and after images, or before images, for before I did some of the things that I've done, but then I realized that when I was clearing out space in my Google Photos, I actually deleted all these videos that I had taken, and I really felt bad because I wanted you to see how the space was before and how I was able to do some of the things for it to look the way it looks right now. Nonetheless, it's okay. So I will be taking you through my living room, through my kitchen, my study area or my office in quotes, and then I'll also take you to my bedroom. Yeah, so let's get into the video. And then there's this door right here, and I have the key holder there where I put my keys. Sometimes if they're not in the door, right now they're in the door. When you turn to this side, immediately after the entrance, you see the two doors. That is the washroom and this is the bathroom. And then I have my laundry basket there together with one of the big basins that I seem to not find a space to fit it well. And then you have those Masai mats that I love. So I guess I'm gonna start with showing you the washroom. So when you get in, this is how the washroom looks like. Let me just show you some of the decor stuff. So I have those things that I have put down there. I made the bottles a while back and I figured I can use it now in the washroom. And right here, maybe the thing that's decor is just this thing that I placed on top, and this mat right here, which also makes this thing stand firmly where they are. And then I have those flowers there and that scent. So that's the washroom. And then when you come to the bathroom, so I have some ideas for the washroom that I'd like to I have some ideas for decor, and maybe we can do that in future. So when you come to the washroom, there are my bathing stuff and soaps that I use. There's not much going on here in terms of decor as well. My face wash right there, and then I have that little decor there for the scent. So there's not really much going on. Behind the door, there's the place where you can hang your towel. I will not show you that because it has my clothing right now. So this is the bathroom. Okay, so from the bathroom, I will show you the kitchen, or let me show you my study area since you can see it well. So this was the main entrance door, and that was the washroom and the bathroom. And then from where I'm standing, you can see my study area, or what I call my office. If I'm working from home, this is where I work from here. And it's made of this mat, which is a second-hand mat I bought at Toy Market. And then you have this tissue that I use here a lot. If I want to blow my nose, or I need to wipe something, or I'm having my tea, I usually use this. I usually have serviettes placed here, so that's what I use. And then this is my diary, which is very useful for my work because my work needs for me to really plan very well and just take note of many things. So I really need a diary. I use it on a daily basis when I'm working. And then I have the books that I use most of the time here. There's my Bible, my dream book, my vision book, my notebook, and some other books that I use. And then on this side I have more Bible and study Bibles. And then here I have my sticky notes and some those things for marking the book when I'm reading. I have my pens there. And then yeah, so what I love about this table is this cloth, the runner that I have placed on it. And I also love the curtains. So these are cream. The blinder is white, but then the curtain itself is creamish. And this is what I have put in the entire house except the kitchen, and I got them from Isili. So this is my study area. That's how it looks like. So the theme for my house, I didn't tell you, it is white, brown, and gold. So that's why you're seeing a lot of white going on, a lot of brown, and you'll see quite some gold. On top there I have some decor stuff. I think I have made all of those except the cups. The cups I was given, but I have made the rest. And then you also have this very simple lampshade. So this time I went for a simple lampshade so that I remain within the budget that I had, but eventually I may have to upgrade. So from that study table, the next thing that you see is the sink area. So in the sink area, there's this area down below. This is where I keep my laundry things. And then there's the sink, and I have the soap right there. So I got this from House of Leather together with the dish here. And then I have this small plant here and a lotion and the tissue holder. This one I bought it in town, in the streets. You have my towel there, and then right here is where I put some of my beauty stuff. And then I have something like my mask here, which I use like once every 2 weeks. My toothbrush up there. So, and then I have these two decor things over here, very tiny, written John 3:16, and the other one is Drawn Love. So that's how the space looks like. It's next to the study area. And then from there, the kitchen is where I'm showing you right now. So I'm using natural lighting, that's why it's changing. So when you come to the kitchen, let me show you from here, because I don't know if I go inside you'll be able to see everything well. You have the these gloves for the oven, but I use them when I'm cooking with my sufurias, because my sufurias are not the ones that have handles. And then I have the water here. So I don't usually buy my water, and I just started keeping this one recently because for the most time I've been drinking tap water. I know that some of you may not want to hear that, but I've been used to it all my life. Even at home I used to take tap water, so I'm kind of used to it. But then I realized, having been told a number of times it's good for me to start drinking either treated water or buy water, I thought for a way to save money, so I said I can be boiling water or treating it. Then I take it from here. Very simple. I prefer this because of the simplicity, because of my space. This is where I also keep water, just in case we miss water by any chance, though we don't have water issues most of the time. And then you have my cooker there. I've had it for the longest time since I started live. And then down here I have the gas. I have 2 of them, and then I have my sufurias over here, and this one is for chapati, for those who know what chapati is. And I have a couple of sufurias tucked inside each other. After that I have my small fridge over there, and the microwave, and then the fruits basket, if you may call it. So my favorite fruits are bananas and avocados. I don't have avocados right now, and usually sometimes I buy 3 tomatoes to make juice. I love smoothies a lot, so I make that a lot. Yeah, so it's not full because I haven't gone for shopping. So there's some fruit in the fridge and a few other things. Yeah, but I don't think I'll show you that. And then when you come here, you see the curtains. I've had these curtains since I started life as well. And of course up there, there's not much going on. Down there is where I keep my bin. And then taking you to this other side. To start from here, this is my working area, which I would also want to do something to change it to look much better. And then you have those containers for putting the spoons. Yeah, and then that's my water bottle. Usually it's supposed to be down here, but it's there because I was using it today and yesterday. And my utensils for the breakfast that I had, and that's the sink, the soap. So this is the rack for the utensils, and my plates stay there. I don't usually move them. This one stay there, but I'll move the spoons to the holder once they dry. Yeah, they've already dried up, so I'll move them. And then I have my tray, which I use for food, and this thing for cutting veggies. Yeah, so that's how it looks down there or there. And then here I keep my cups. So when my cups dry up, I put them there, and then up there I put more plates, as you can see, the small plates. And then in the middle cabinet, I usually have my ingredients for cooking, or for, you know, the spreading for bread and all those kind of things. So this is where I have put them. I love spices so much, and I usually have so many spices. I think more than half of this stuff that you see here are mostly spices. And then of course up there I have a few other things, tea bags, a ghee, spread, cooking oil, and some cling film. And then on this side is my is more like what do you call this thing where you keep your cooking stuff? The name has disappeared. So this is where I keep my cooking stuff, things like flour, cooking flour, the sugar, and all those kind of things. I have some popcorns there, one of my favorite snacks. And then up there I have I haven't done shopping, so there's some Indomie. I have straws, so whenever I'm taking juice I like to use straws. And then I also like waffles, so that's why you see them there. Are they waffles or wafers? Waffles, wafers. Okay, there's a difference. Waffles items. This is where I keep my small thermoses, and the big thermos, and the water bottles, and other things that can't fit in the spoon holders. And then down here I keep the basins, and the containers that I use for salad sometimes, and then the ones that I use to store the food. And this is where I also keep my milk, which is long life, and it's Mount Kenya. This is the milk that I really love because it exactly tastes like cow's milk. It's the only milk that I find to taste like cow's milk. These are the size shopping bags, what do you call it, the thing for sweeping the rugs. So that's why I keep them down there. So that's how the spaces look like. And I have the this cloth for wiping plates, which I don't use so much because I let them dry up. And then I have this apron for using in the kitchen. Yeah, so that's how my kitchen looks like. Very simple. So maybe in future we can also do some stuff there. So this is how the office area looks like, or you may call it the corridor. And then from there now we go to the sitting room. So I can show you from here, so that maybe you just get a view, and then we'll go inside. So right here I have the pillows that when I have guests they can sit on, if I get more people or someone wants to sit there. And then I have this stand right here. I'll show you in detail. And then there's that plant there as well. and my ring light right there. So coming this way, that's my chair, and this is one of the things that I changed. So I would have wanted you to see the before and after, because this is where I've done maybe more work than in any other place. So when you come in, that's my chair. It's a 3-seater. It's not a big chair. It's a 3-seater. And the reason why I bought a small chair, which is a 3-seater, it's not that small, it's quite big, but it's a 3-seater. I wanted something that was not bulky because my space is not that big. So I did want something that's gonna fill the space until there's no space to move. And then my coffee table, I've had it for the longest time, but I changed the color because of the theme of the house, which is now white, brown, and gold. And you can see how I've decorated it right there. So I need to take this as well as using it for tea. So yeah, I have those decors right there, and I really like how they look. So I don't get the decor stuff in one place. I didn't get them from one place, or I don't get them from the same place. I usually buy from different places. There's the carpet down there, which is also kind of brownish, goldish a bit. Like when it shines, you almost feel like you're seeing gold. And then the cushions, I bought the cushions from different places in town. Yeah, and then I've had that doll for the longest time, since for a very long time. And I have my throw blanket there, which matches again with the theme of the house, which is brown and white. So it has the brown, and then there's that runner on the chair right there. One of my favorite decors in the house is this this hangings right here. So I got the brown ones from House of Leather, and then the white ones I got them from a decor shop in town. And then on this side of the wall you have the wall hangings. So these ones I made them myself. I bought the canvas and then I made them myself. And then on this side there's the lampshade there, which is also brown in color. And then you have the curtain and the sheer. I also bought them, I bought all of them in Italy. And up there you can see some decors. Yeah, and I love them. I actually like this old model of window designs as much as I like the new one. And then very simple lampshade right there. Yeah, so that's how that side looks like. Let me show you this side very quickly. So this side, the stand, you have the decor right there. I made that. So I was given the frame and then I worked on the content that is inside. You have the vase there, and again you can see the brown and that decor right there. So there's the speaker, which is a bar, which I have placed behind. And then right here you have another lampshade and that thing written surrender, which I also made. There are 2 cents in this place, and then the candle holder, which also serves as decor, and those decor pieces right there. I've had this one that's colorless for the longest time. And down there I have the basket, which I usually place random things. Like now there's the jumping rope and some coins there, and a charger, a power bank and then some decor back there, and my that's the internet what do you call it, box. And then that's the radio. And then I have another basket here where I also place random things. I have also put the excess of this this extension here so that they are not scattered so much there, though they're a bit scattered. Yeah, so that's how the sitting room looks like. Yeah. Let me see if I can show you from far. Yeah, that's how it looks like. All right, so we go to the bedroom. Don't mind the drawing. There's a baby who came here and she was really drawing, so I'm trying to get rid of this, but it's taking a while. Yeah, so when you enter the bedroom, the first thing you notice is this this table right here. I can call it maybe a dressing table. I used to use it as a TV stand, but I converted it now to a dressing table. So this is where I keep my beauty stuff. Yeah, so this is where I keep my beauty stuff. And then there's this mirror right here. This is like my dressing mirror. That's a writing to remind me something. And then up there you have my capes and my hats. That's where I place them. I like visors, so half of those are visors, and the rest, the door is making noise, and the rest are just like normal hats or capes. So that's how the area looks like. So I have my boots down there, and then I have maybe a few more pairs of shoes, and then I have two baskets. So these two baskets have books. I gave out most of my books, and then I remained with a few which I put in these two baskets. Yeah, and then just immediately you can see the dustbin. And then on this side, immediately after the table, is where I have the wardrobe. So my wardrobe is not big, and that's why I have gotten this shelf that I used to keep the books, to keep more clothes. So now I no longer keep books there. I keep my clothes and my bags. Yeah, so the closet, those are the clothes, mostly my coats on this side and belts. And down there I keep random things. And then on this side I have more clothes down there, some here, and then you have these ones, mostly my short coats. And then I have also placed some pieces of jewelry right here, and some are here on the table where I had shown you before. So on this side, the shoe rack, I have a few clothes on top. Most of them are night clothes except for a few, and then my shoes all the way down. And then this one used to be a bookshelf, but then I converted it into a clothes shelf. So my clothes are down there, and then my bags right here, and the iron box which I've had for the longest time, and this gift bag which has more gift bags inside, and more clothes. And then on this side I have that decor thing which used to be in my living room, but then I put it there, and I am putting sticky notes as yeah, I put just sticky notes as verses or things that I impressed in my heart after I read the Bible most of the time. And then so it doesn't have so much because I just started doing that recently. And then there's this side table which is very simple. I was using it in my sitting room, but then I brought it here. That's my mat right there. And then now this is my bed. This is my bed. Yeah, so this is equally not a very big bedroom, but it's quite enough for me at this point. So there are some clothes on top. Don't mind them. They need to be folded and put either on the shelf or in the wardrobe. Yeah, so let me try and show you from this side how the bed looks like. So it's mostly just a bed that fits one. That's how it looks like, and that's the space. And then of course I have this simple lampshade again right there, and the curtains white again over there. So the shade I bought together with the ones for Silly, but the curtain itself, I've had it for the longest time. Yeah, so that is the end of this video. Let me turn the camera. Yeah, so that's the tour to my house, and thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.